Have you wondered how Ali Abdaal makes these cool paper transition effects as well as paper outline effect? Well, I'm gonna show you guys how to do that in this CapCut tutorial using only CapCut. You're gonna be able to do exactly like this, as well as like this. Hopefully you guys are excited. Let's just dive right into this video. All right, so first and foremost, before we begin with this video, for those of you newcomers, hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Fozil. I'm a professional video editor. I've been working as a professional video editor for the last 5 years, but I've been on YouTube creating cool videos just like this one for the last 7 years. Just wanted to put that out there. But now, without further ado, let's just hop onto my computer and let this tutorial start. All right, so guys and girls, I am on my computer. As you guys can see, this is the effect we're talking about. Nice little cool effect. You have this nice net animation with that paper effect, as well as this outline effect. And the reason why we can do green screen like this is because we can reuse this in any other video editor. It doesn't have to be just CapCut. First step we're gonna do is I want you guys to go ahead, click the link in the description, and then download this asset folder. It's completely free of charge, available in the link in the description. And this asset folder basically comes with a green screen as well as this hand. And then we have the paper transition, and then we have the black layer, and then 2 different sound effects. Completely up to you. You can also look up all of this online. You can, for example, look up green screens, all these paper transition on Pixabay, all of these different free stock websites. But I just wanted to make it easier for you. You can download it and follow along in this video, as well as this folder will obviously include the final result. If you don't want to go through with this tutorial, you can just simply use the same effect basically. All right, so let's go ahead and open up a new project, and then we're just gonna drag and drop all of our assets. Once it is done, let me make a full screen. First thing that we need to drag and drop is going to be the black rectangle, this black layer. Once you have done the black layer, we're going to change this ratio to 1:1. So that way it is square, nice and easy, easier for you to reuse again in the future I should say. And then we're going to put the paper transition effect right there. And then we're going to put the hand just like so. Now to make things easier, I'm going to just bring my line over here and then cut all of this by Command B, and then deleting this excess. I'm gonna zoom in with my mouth, or you can just also zoom in with Command plus or Control plus. And if you do minus, it's gonna zoom out, but if you do plus, it's gonna zoom in. But once you have this nicely laid out, what we're gonna do is first and foremost, we're gonna make sure this paper transition is fully covering the screen 1:1 right here, as you guys can see. And then also we'll do the same thing for the hand. Make sure this lines over here up top, this lines is completely covering the screen over here. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go to somewhere along right here where the green screen is showing. And then we're going to go to cutouts. And then we're going to go ahead and click on Chrome key. And then choose this over here, the color picker. And then just click on your screen. Make sure you're clicking on this green area. And then increase the strength all the way up top. So that way it just gets rid of that green screen completely easy. So, and that was the wisdom behind why we have that green screen to reuse, because it's so easy to remove the green screen with just click of a button on any software, any video editing software, to be honest. But then once you have the green screen done, click on the hand and then go to adjustment. And then we're gonna go ahead, go to video basic, and then scroll down where it says blend. Make sure we change the blend mode to overlay. That way we have this nice little effect over here. Instead of normally blending, it's gonna be overlay. And then the next thing we're gonna do is to make this image pop a lot more, we're gonna go ahead, click on the paper transition, go to adjustments up top right here, and then decrease the brightness to around 25 or 30, -30 right here, and then increase the contrast to 15 to 20%, something along those lines. And now if you take a look, we have this effect at the moment. And once you have done that, you're going to click on the hand, and then go to effects, go to video effects, scroll all the way down where it says cartoon, somewhere right here. And then from here, you need to look up, basically scroll down and look up B&W Comic 2, basically black and white Comic 2. Make sure this one is selected. You're going to drag and drop on top of the hand, and boom, just like that, we have this nice little clean effect. It's going to get rid of that, all that paper were all of it outside of the hand. Now it's going to be nicely just included inside this pointing hand. Once you have done that, what we need to do is we need to go ahead and select only these two and make sure we compound this. We're going to click on only these 2 clips, select these 2, and then right click and then click on create compound clip. Alternatively, you can also do option G, Alt G in Windows. So once you have the compound clip, again, you're going to go to adjustment. Just make sure this image is a little bit brighter. That way it's easier for the AutoCAD to detect this. Right here, as you guys can see, nice little effect. So once you have this cleanly laid out and you've increased the brightness, what you can do is you can go ahead and export this. Go ahead and name this whatever you want. I'm just going to do paper transition black background, and then just let it export. All right, so once it is exported, you're gonna go ahead and clean your timeline once again, delete everything, and bring back that file that you just exported right here, as you guys can see. And now if you want to make this reusable for the future videos or use it in different video editing software, you need to have that green screen effect. Make sure you put the green screen on the bottom and then the hand, basically the clip, on top. Then you're gonna go ahead, click on the cutout, and then go to auto cutout, and then it's gonna easily cut out just like so. And make sure your green screen is filling the entire screen, just like so. Now you have a completely reusable effect. All you need to do is Command B, cut the excess, and just like so, you have that nice little effect. Now you can go ahead and export this as well. That way you have it saved as a green screen paper transition. And I'm gonna show you guys how easy it is to reuse this in other video editing software as well. All right, almost done. Boom, just like that. Once it is done, you can either create a new project or you just clean your timeline again, once again, and then just drag and drop, just import that green screen effect right here. And if you want to reuse this, it's super easy, guys. Look, I'm gonna just drop a really cool background. I'm gonna go to my motion backgrounds and drop this effect, put it in my timeline right there. You can put any background, to be honest. It doesn't have to be just this one. I just like to use this one. It's really trendy. But now look, if you want to get rid of this green screen, as I said, it's super easy. It's so easy to reuse this anytime. You're gonna go to cutout within the video and then go to Chrome key, click on your color picker, and then click on the green screen and then increase the strength. Boom, just like that. It will get rid of that green screen, and so easy for you to reuse this paper transition effect over and over again right there, as you guys can see. And now to make things even more, you know, dynamic and more interactive, we're gonna put this sound effect. I like the second one, to be honest, but you can use whichever you want, but I like the second one a lot better. So I'm gonna go ahead right there, as you guys can see. And also you do need to increase the sound slightly because it is pretty low in my opinion. Right there, as you guys can see, you have this nice little effect, and you can use this over and over again in your future videos in different video editing software, but you guys get the idea. So now moving on, the next thing I'm going to show you guys is the paper outline effect that Ali Abdaal uses in his videos, and also many other YouTubers use this nowadays. But initially, I believe it was Ali Abdaal who started this trend. But right here, as you guys can see, zoom in your overhead shot right here. It doesn't have to be video, it could just be photo, just like so, just still photo. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go to cutout and make sure this is fully zoomed in, and then go to auto cutout on it. It's gonna do the job, gonna nicely clean out. And then what we need to do is we need to add that stroke over here and then leave the size to the default 10 and opacity is 100%. The next thing we're gonna do is make sure we copy and paste 3 times like so, and then just make it however long you want. But for the simplicity of this video, I'm gonna make it just 3 seconds. So once you cut out and make it 3 seconds or however long you wanna make, but for the simplicity, as I said, I'm gonna keep it short. Select the second clip on top of the first clip right here, select it and make this, go to cutout, make the stroke around 45 or 40 size right here, and then on the top, the third one all the way up top, make this about 25 right here, as you guys can see. Now we have various different sizes. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and after every 3 frames, I'm gonna make a cut. 1, 2, 3, cut, 1, 2, 3, cut, 1, 2, 3, cut, 1, 2, 3, cut. You guys get the idea. Just follow along and just do this until the end of this clip. You can cut out the excess at the end like so. I didn't have access, beautifully done. So now for the first clip up top, what we need to do is every third clip we need to keep. So the first 2 clips, you're gonna delete it, and then the next 2 clips, you're gonna delete it, next 2 clips, so on and so forth. Just delete the 2 clips and leave the one in the middle right here, as you guys can see. And for this one, we're gonna just delete the first and then leave the second one. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, delete, 1, 2, 2 right there. And the bottom one, you can leave it as it is. But now we already have a nice little effect to make it even more obvious that we're using this paper outline effect. What we can do is we can play around with the sizes of the stroke, go to cutout, and then you can just make this random, and this one as well. Play around with this, make it random, make it bigger, make it smaller, however much you want. The more random it is, the more cooler this effect looks, in my opinion. But once you have everything ready, just to make things even better and pop a little bit more, I like to go to filters and then specifically choose this color candy cake filter, and then just leave this at around 15 or 17%, like so. That way your image has a lot more color and just pops a little bit more, and cut out at the end. And now you can just make this, select everything and click on right click and then create a compound clip. Alternatively, you can do Alt G or Option G on Mac, and boom, just like that, you'll have a nice little clip. And to be able to reuse this, again, you can just drop a green screen just like so, and then leave this green screen on the bottom, and then leave your paper effect up top, and make sure the green screen is covering the entire page, just like so. Right now it's super fast. What we can do is we can go to speed. We can just decrease the speed, so that way it is nice and slow playing it out. Right there, as you guys can see. Nice little effect. I'm gonna cut it at the end. I'm gonna leave the excess right here. Let me delete this clip right here. And now what I'm gonna do is export this so that I can reuse this for my future videos, or reuse this in any other video editing software as well. I'm gonna name this paper outline green, and now let it export and do its thing. But nonetheless, this is already exported. Once this is exported, just clean your timeline and then drag and drop the green screen right here. And then you can add any cool background, but I'm gonna specifically add this one, and then I'm just gonna put this on the bottom, and then just cut it out, make it the same, and then go ahead and click on the green screen paper outline, and then go to cutout, go to chroma key. Look how easy it is. Just click on the green screen, increase the strength, boom, just like that. You just get rid of that green screen and use this as however you wish. And you can obviously resize this, make it bigger, make it smaller. You can even rotate it. But you guys get the idea, guys. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, you know what to do. Smash that like button. And also, if you're interested on how to create a text behind person effect in CapCut, check out this video right here. With that being said, thanks again for watching. I'll catch you guys next video. Peace.